we're gonna go through the bird song in versions. This is more likely the 80s versions from like, I guess 80 on from the Reckoning. I learned something new today from the Dead Bass. 73 to 80 they scrapped bird song, so there's not many 70s versions, but in the early 70s versions Bob does a lot of Jerry's going, yeah, Bob's doing a riff with him. But in the later years when they brought it back, he's doing a lot of jazzy chords in the background, as you heard when I first started playing. So we're going to go through those chords, and it's pretty fun to play. So first chord, when Jerry starts out, when Jerry hits that E, we'll go back to it. Jerry hits that E, Bob hits this, which is F sharp 7. And then the chord after this is a E sus2 or 9, because this is the, but then it's also a 7. This is the 7 note, this is the sus2 note, this is the E note, and this is the 7 note for E in this one. So you just move that down, keep this, and so this is D, this is D, and this is D, but this is E. So it's like a E7 kind of. So the first one is, instead of doing that, put that on the 12th. It's like an F sharp. Then put your middle finger on the 12th and bar the rest of it too on the 12th. So those are the first two chords. So let's play with it again. So those next two chords, E sus2, just these three. It's an E right here with these three fingers, and then take your ring finger down to your index finger. So it's like an E. Instead of doing an E like this with these three, put your pinky on the top, so you set yourself up for this. It's another thing he does in the 70s versions when he starts out the song. Bob uses this one a lot. Sus2 to major third. But the chord is just sus2. You don't do any tricks on it. You just do the sus2 chord. And then a D without these two on it. So these two fingers are floated. And you don't put your index finger right here on this note. You just let it kind of drone. So it's like a D without this index finger at the 10th and 12th. Okay, so we'll do it one more time. It's a version of E. So the rest of that is just, after you do the D, droning D, you just do an E inversion, the G inversion of E at the 9th and 11th, just without your pinky on, so you're getting this note out. And then you do the same thing when you just move it down and down to, you can put your pinky on it, but it's mainly just the melody walk down of the, but put chords around that. E sus2, droning D, E, D, and then just 7th, 6th, 9th, 7th, 6th. So on the G string, and then D string. Same middle trick he does. Just on the top bass. While Jerry's going, you're going. sus2, or sus4, I'm sorry, sus4. So that's the intro, so let's play fully through. Same two chords. Again. So those are just the 4 chords in the intro. That's all it is when he's all I know is something like a bird within her sing do 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 do. The same chords in the intro. So put that in the verse, and then when the bridge part is C, G, G, E, D, D, A, A. It's Jerry's part. Bob's up here doing it. C, C at the 7th and 9th. C, G. So the first D is without the pinky on the 5th. No, it's just on the major 3rd. So you go C, G, G, E, put the 5th, and then just kind of hammer on from that D to A. And then sometimes in the 10 company he holds it out, but Jerry never holds it out. But I like to add on this little slide up to this inversion of A, but only really emphasize this note of it. So it's okay, so let's play with that part. The little sus4 roll, he just does it on the same string under it. It's like Cassidy. But when he goes snow and rain, Bob puts that little embellishment on it. So let's play it with it one more time. I'll show you snow and rain. You hear that in there? So it's the same thing. Slide into the E, D. This part is a little tough, so it's same thing with the E when I was saying instead of doing with these 3 fingers you make the pinky your top. You have to have the pinky power for this. So the sus2, I was saying Bob uses this a lot, he uses it a lot in this song. sus2 to major 3rd on a B, sus2 to major 3rd on a A. This little embellishment he puts on top of the so sus2 major 3rd, sus4 to 5, back to the 1, and then the sus2 roll again. So and then just slide down from to the A. So sus2, major third, sus4. Also, the strum is not when Jerry's going, don't you cry. He doesn't strum with Jerry, he does the off. When Jerry goes, don't, right after it, Bob comes in. So it's, don't you cry, don't you, you know what I'm saying? So it's, don't strum, you strum, cry, don't you cry. In the stars. That's basically what it is. You just go through that entire thing again. Jerry sings the verse, and then there's